first grade. We just listened to this story about Art and his art. So Art was the character in the story, and he liked to make art. He practiced drawing all kinds of lines. He drew zigzags. He drew straight lines and squiggly lines. He drew dots. He has dots of all different sizes. And he drew some curly lines, also called a spiral. So after he practiced drawing those kinds of lines, he made some doodles. So he combined those lines to create some stuff. He made a house using straight lines and curved lines. He made a tree using straight lines, a curved line, and some spiral lines. He made a dog with curved line, straight lines, and some dotted lines. And he's working on a car with straight lines, curved lines, and dots as well. Then his last step in his artwork was adding color to make a beautiful masterpiece. So we're going to follow those same steps. We're going to practice drawing lines, then combine lines to create some shapes and some things like trees, houses, whatever you want, and then we will color it. So I'm not asking you to copy what Art created, because you can use your wonderful imagination and creativity to make your own picture of whatever you want. But what I would like you to do, first grade, is use those kinds of lines that I just talked about, the ones that Art was drawing for us. So he drew some zigzag lines. They look like this, kind of like mountains or sharp teeth. So use zigzags, use some straight lines. Lines don't have to go across the page like that either. You can have lines that go up and down or diagonal. Zigzags, straight lines. He drew curves. Could be wide or thin. They could almost make a circle. So some curvy lines are not straight. They're not zigzags. Kind of like an S. And he drew some spirals, some curlies, curly cues. Can make them really tight, like a spring, kind of loose, like a snail. So combine these four kinds of lines, zigzags, straight lines, some curved lines, and spirals, into a picture. You can also have some dotted lines. Dotted lines can be any kind of these lines. Maybe you have dotted zigzags, dotted straight line, dotted curves. This looks like a trail a bumblebee would take. So I'm going to draw a little bumblebee. You can also have some spiral dotted lines. So include some dots in there too. Okay. Combine these kinds of lines into a picture of whatever you want. So for my example, I'm going to draw a picture of a person. I'll make a picture of me. How about that? I'll make a self-portrait. You can make a picture of whatever you want. If you really like to draw dinosaurs or flowers, or maybe you really like cowboys, you could draw a picture of a cowboy on a horse. Draw a picture of whatever you want, but combine these kinds of lines to make your picture. got a curved line. I'm gonna make some funny ears. I'm gonna make some curly cute ears. And a curved line for my nose. Make a smile, it's another curved line. And I'm wearing glasses right now, so I should probably draw those. I need some hair. I have straight hair, so I might use some straight lines, maybe a little bit of a curved line on the end, because my hair is not made of straw. I'm going to have a curved line up here, straight down, curved line. Okay, so I'm going to check to see what kind of lines are already used. I have some spirals, I have some curved lines, I kind of have some straight lines. I might need to add a couple more. I still should add some dotted lines and some straight lines and zigzag lines. So I'm going to make, there we go, I got 2 straight lines for my neck. Shoulders here. I'm going to make a striped and zigzag pattern on my shirt. I'm not going to draw through my hair because if my hair is on top of my shirt, you're not going to see my shirt where the hair is. So I'm making a zigzag pattern because I'm repeating the zigzag, and I need to add a dotted line somewhere. So maybe I will add a few freckles because it's summer and sometimes I get freckles in the summertime. I could also add some dotted lines or dots maybe in the background. So don't forget to fill up the space in the background. As I'm drawing this, kind of looks like the night sky, so maybe I'll add a moon. Make some of my dots in the background, my stars, make them a little bigger, make some a little smaller, because not all stars are the same size. So once again, I drew a picture of me because I wanted to draw a picture of me. You can draw a picture of whatever you want. After you're done drawing it, add some color. So I drew with markers because it's easier for you to see if I draw with markers. You can draw with a pencil first, or you can start with a marker like I did, or you can use crayons. I'm going to color with crayons because I like how it looks when I color with crayons. So I'm going to start. I'm going to speed up this video a little bit. So I'm back. I just finished coloring my picture. So as you can see, I colored in the whole thing. And when we meet on our Zoom meeting on Tuesday, and I will share that information for the time and the link on the Google Classroom. When we meet on Tuesday in our Zoom, we're going to share our pictures. We're going to hold them up, and one at a time, we'll take turns. We're going to tell about what our picture is about, okay? So make sure you use those 5 kinds of lines, and you color in the entire picture, okay? And when you're finished with your picture, don't forget to put your picture someplace safe. So you could have an art folder with paper in it, or maybe you have a sketchbook so you can keep your picture inside your sketchbook. All right, so I'll see you on Tuesday.